This is our message to you today. You have done enough sorting through the contrast to keep yourselves busy for 20 or 30 lifetimes. It's time for you to begin to claim what you've put into your vortex. And you don't do that by thinking it all over again. You do it by allowing the vibration of your being to raise to the level of what's in your vortex. This is a sales job for sitting for 15 minutes and listening to the meditation or engaging in some meditation where you manage to detract yourself or deactivate the thoughts that are holding you out of a vibrational alignment with what's in your vortex. So we're going to talk about, we started today by talking about the construction process of the life that you want. We're going to start here for a moment by talking about the deconstruction of the patterns of thought that are preventing you from the life that you want. We want you to feel that the deconstruction of unwanted and the construction of what are wanted is one and the same process. Because in the absence of attention to unwanted, your vibration will naturally raise. And in the raising of your vibration, you naturally become a vibrational match to what's already in your vortex. So now, our work here is done because we have accomplished precisely what we wanted to accomplish. We've brought you to the point where almost 100% of you are on your knees, begging us by saying, Abraham, just break it down and make it simple, will you? There's just too much to think about. What do I have to do to be happy? What do I have to do to be prosperous? What do I have to do to get the person in my life that I'm looking for? What do I have to do? And we say to you, you've already done most of it. Because you've done the sifting, you've done the sorting, you've done the observing, you've done the know what you don't want, you've done the know what you do want. You have constructed a vortex that has the power that creates worlds spinning with it. All you've got to do is find your way to the vicinity, to the proximity, to the interior. You've just got to get into the vortex. That's all you've got to do. And here's what we want you to hear above all other things that you've ever heard from us or any other. The way to do that, the way to get into the vortex is to raise your vibration. And the way to raise your vibration is to deconstruct the thought that is keeping you from the raised vibration. You've heard us say, if you've been listening to us for a while, when you stop doing that thing you're doing that's keeping you from it, then you'll just do it. So consider this. What if you were to find some relatively hard to find recording where you could just plug it in to your earphones and it would encourage you to listen to the rhythm of some sort of oddly constructed music for the purpose of simply syncing your breathing to that rhythm. That's it. And the words in the background would be telling you, there's nothing for you to learn here, and there's nothing for you to do here, and there's nothing for you to remember here. Simply listen and breathe and enjoy. So the purpose of this meditation is precisely what we are just talking about here. It is a process, not the only process. It is a process whereby if you will focus with the intent of syncing your breath to the music, that effort in and of itself will be enough to occupy your thoughts long enough that it will cause a deactivation of the concern you have with your employer today, or with your upset with your daughter or your mother. In other words, by focusing upon something, there must be a deactivation of other things. So as you begin to focus on rhythm, on breathing, as you begin to focus upon your here and now, as you claim, as you carve out of your busy day, as you drag yourself out of Jerry and Esther's room that is full of everything that they've gathered for decades, if you drag yourself out of there just for a moment and listen to this music, it is our promise to you that a raising of your vibration will occur. Now, what happens is your vortex. Do you believe in this vortex? Do you know there's a vortex? Do you know that it exists? Do you understand that you are source energy? Do you know that there's a larger part of you that is source energy? Do you know that the dominant vibration, that is you, with very slight attention to something different than what you're used to doing, will cause you to allow a raising of your vibration?